My wife and I always envisioned starting a family together, and she consistently expressed her desire for children. We met during her first year of college and my second, and we began dating about 2 years later. Our connection was instant. She's the most incredible person I've ever met. We share a strong bond and have had a solid relationship overall, with the usual disagreements every couple faces. But things have been strained lately. Having kids has always been a priority for me. I adore children, come from a tight-knit family, and have always dreamed of having at least 3. She was aware of this before we even started dating, and I believed she shared the same goal. Early in our relationship, we discussed it, and she found my enthusiasm for a large family endearing, saying she also wanted kids someday. Before I proposed, we revisited the topic, and she reaffirmed her wish to have children. I made it clear I wanted to start a family young, as I didn't want to be an older father. I wanted the energy to play with my kids and not be mistaken for their grandfather. She was on board with this. We got engaged, then married, and whenever people asked about kids, she responded casually, suggesting we might start soon after the wedding. I want to clarify that I didn't marry her just to have kids. She's not a means to an end. We dated for years, and my love for her is genuine. I'm emphasizing that we repeatedly confirmed our mutual desire for children, that she knew how much it meant to me, and that she claimed it was important to her too. After our wedding, we agreed to wait 2 years before trying for kids to ensure our marriage was stable and we were financially secure. So we spent those 2 years settling into married life, traveling to exciting destinations, working diligently, and preparing for the future. I was 26 when we married, and I thought 28 or 29 was a reasonable age to start a family. After the 2 years, I brought up the idea of kids. She explained that she was under intense pressure at work, vying for a promotion, and didn't want a pregnancy to interfere. I was supportive. She got the promotion, which was fantastic. But when I raised the topic again, she brushed it off. We relocated to a larger home, and she said she needed time to adjust. In hindsight, I should have sensed something was off. More time passed, but she insisted on using protection and stayed on birth control. When I turned 30, I started to panic. I had expected to have at least 1 child by then. I don't know why I never confronted her earlier. We'd always been open about wanting kids, and I couldn't fathom why she'd changed her stance. Her reasons always seemed valid, but I began to suspect they were excuses. So, we had a serious conversation. I told her I was 30 and felt time was slipping away. I pointed out that we'd be great parents, our home was spacious, we both had well-paying jobs, and her parents lived nearby for support. That's when she admitted she wasn't sure she wanted kids anymore. She explained that a pregnancy, childbirth, and raising a baby would hinder the career she'd worked hard to build. I was devastated. I assured her she wouldn't need to leave her job, but she argued that maternity leave would impact her performance. I suggested hiring a nanny, given our financial stability, and mentioned her parents' proximity. But she wasn't comfortable leaving a child with a stranger or even her parents. It was a painful night. What stung most was that she'd felt this way for some time and hadn't told me, despite knowing how much kids meant to me. She should have been honest sooner, so we could have addressed it with more time. After much reflection, I proposed a solution. I'd quit my job to stay home and care for our child. She wouldn't need to miss work after giving birth. I'd handle everything. A child meant more to me than my career. Her income alone could sustain us comfortably. I can't tell you the full story in short. To watch the full story, click the related link below.